What's up, design family, and welcome to another episode of FittDesign TV. On today's episode, we'll be running episode 2 of a little series we've been doing on this channel called Lessons from My Father. If you guys are new, what is this series? It's a series of intangible lessons that I've learned over the last couple of years from people that I look up to, predominantly my father, and I share them. Why is it important to share these? Because in business, in your creative life, in your personal life, there are key milestones that you will come into contact with that require you to act a certain way that, how should we say, you can't read about it. It's intuition, it's personality, it's character building, and these are some key milestone lessons that I've learned, and I wanted to share them with you guys just for me to vocalize even. But today's lesson is called Everything is Your Fault. If you want to find out why everything is your fault and how truly believing that everything is your fault will empower you, watch this video. You're going to find out. Hey guys, and welcome to FittDesign TV. So glad to have you here. On this channel, we discuss all things sports fashion, graphic design, manufacturing, and technology. We'll discuss key topics, answer pressing questions, and provide actionable steps on starting your own product line. If you're interested in any of the above topics, stick around. You're in for a good one. Everything is your fault. It really is. And I want to start off by prefacing this video. Everything is your fault does not mean to beat yourself up. Obviously, your mental health and your ability to love yourself and to take care of yourself and to be happy with who you are takes precedence over everything. But actually, I like to spin this idea on its head. Everything is your fault doesn't mean to hate yourself. It means to reclaim the power that so many of us relinquish over the periods of our lives. We become victims of our circumstances, of our situations, and we refuse to take ownership of the negatives in our lives. I wholeheartedly believe, and even in my own experience as someone who started the business out of passion, out of love, and turned that business from something that was a hobby, something they were doing on the side, into a real business that creates income, that is able to create a platform for me to move forward in my life, to enhance people's lives, to hire people, to create a community. It's been the resounding understanding that everything is my fault and I need to take ownership of every single problem that comes my way, every single fire that needs to be put out, that I am 100% liable and I am 100% in control to find a solution. So that's the core of this idea. It's not about hating yourself. It's not about putting yourself down. It's 100% the opposite. It's about empowering yourself and making yourself feel powerful. Everything is your fault. In business, this idea rings so true. As owners, we love to put up the facade that it's going good and we are these ballers and we're doing so well and we have our team and our staff and we have our office, and it's so easy to see this facade on social media, on the internet. You hear it with people and it seems that that's what's put at the forefront, right? That's what makes this lifestyle attractive. But what few people talk about is the fact that the person who is in charge, the person who runs, let's just say the show in this case, that's the person who needs to 100% take ownership over every last mistake that can happen within the realm of their business. And as a business owner, that idea has been key and fundamental. Whether it is an employee absent that maybe puts strain on a certain deadline, understanding that it's your fault means you take yourself in a position to say, oh my God, how can this person be sick? Don't they know that there's a deadline? We have to finish. We promised. We discussed this. How dare they? And you put yourself in a position to say, I will do whatever it takes. It is within my control to find a solution for this. I will find a solution for this. This is my fault. Therefore, I need to find a solution. You're instantly flipping the game on its head. You're putting yourself in a position to want to find a way out as opposed to just simply expending mental energy on blaming X, Y, and Z for why things didn't go your way. In your personal lives, you could blame a significant other for a way that you're feeling. Oh, this person doesn't treat me well. They don't treat me the way that I want to be treated. This is their fault. How can they do this to me? Instead, you blame yourself. But what you see other people do is they justify other people's actions by blaming themselves. That's not what I'm saying. It's not about justifying this person's attitude towards you as the reason as to why you deserve it. No. You blame yourself by saying, how can I not have been aware? Why did I not value myself enough to move away from this scenario, to not be used in this way, or to not succumb to this? I am in control to move forward. So you can see how these lessons of blaming yourself can actually 100% empower you. They should empower you. It's all about taking the ownership, flipping the roles, and moving the compass in your favor and telling yourself, cool, I'm in the driver's seat now. What are you guys going to do? You're going to watch me or you're going to be with me. So that is the entire mentality, and I love this mentality. It's something that I've grasped onto. It's allowed me to build up my mental fortitude. I have always said that kind of like your mental kind of being and your well-being, it's a muscle, right? You train a muscle in the gym. You train a muscle, you train a muscle when you're kind of trying to build up this mental ability to kind of withstand negativity, right? Every day we're tasked with negatives. Every day we're set in scenarios that could drain our energy, that can bring down our well-being. How we observe, or what frame of reference we observe these scenarios, will dictate the outcome of that scenario in our lives. So if I have a negative situation, let's just say I have a negative situation that has stopped me from doing something that I really wanted to do, that I needed to do for my well-being, okay? Instead of saying, cool, that negative situation, oh my God, I can't believe that it happened. What can I do? It's so unfair. This scenario is so unfair. I can't believe this person would do that to me. Instead of saying that, instead of saying, I can't believe this person would do that to me, you tell yourself, I can't believe I would allow this person to put me in that position. How can I take myself out of that position to avoid any further negativity that can have a lasting impact, right? You no longer care about your present. Your present is done, right? Your present and your past, that's over. What you need to focus on is how you can reclaim the future. The future hasn't happened yet. You're 100% in control of that. If you want to change that outcome, you flip the script on the scenario by taking ownership, by accepting the blame, even if no one's pointing the blame at you, and even if the blame is 100% in someone else's direction, put it on yourself. Tell yourself, put yourself into gear to move into a specific position that can extract you from the situation. That's what this whole mentality is of. And that's the way that I've spun it time and time again. And it's allowed me to build up a fortitude and a strength mentally that continues to reap benefits years after I've begun the process. I'm not saying it's something that happens overnight. I get it. Sometimes there are scenarios where it genuinely is not your fault and you can do nothing about it. But I would be hard-pressed to say that you could truly do nothing about it. Short of being locked up and incarcerated, if you're a free person, if you're able to have the ability to breathe, there are many more things in your control than you believe in. I don't mean to get all preachy and guru on you. This is a topic for me that definitely hits home, and it's something that I wanted to share. I feel like in my movement and kind of like in the phases of my life, building up a business from nothing, kind of going from a student, building up a freelancer business, going into a real business, expanding an office, it all came from a place of whatever bad situation I find myself in, I take ownership, I accept responsibility, and I move on from it. I tell myself it's up to you to find a solution, and you force yourself, you give yourself the impetus to find that solution. So guys, everything is your fault. I swear it is. And if you accept it and you believe it, you'll be empowered beyond belief. And I don't mean empowered in the secret kind of way, and I don't mean empowered in some ebook, masterclass, sign up for this class, this course, you'll be a billionaire kind of way. I mean from a genuine human level, to reclaim ownership, to reclaim your ability to dictate your future, and to accept that everything is your fault and that there's no one else to blame for certain shortcomings than yourself. Believe me, don't take it the wrong way. Spin it in your favor. It will reap more benefits than you believe. I promise you, for me, this has been one of the most defining features of my career progression, of my personal progression, in my mindset progression, in my tolerance of other people. It's just been accepting responsibility for any situation I find myself in. I hope you guys can see the positive in it. I don't mean to bash. It's not about putting down your mental health. That's super important. I know that that's a topic that is definitely widely discussed. That's not what this is about. It's just about taking ownership. I hope you guys can find a way to take ownership. If you have any kind of comments on this topic, if you learned or kind of you agree with what I'm saying, leave it in the comments below. I just want to hear from you guys. I know this is a bit of a different video, but I really enjoy these lessons that I've learned in my life, and they've definitely benefited me, and I just wanted to vocalize them, if only to vocalize them. And hopefully one or two of you can kind of extract something from it. I'll be doing more of these types of videos, so please tune in. Kind of, if you do enjoy them, let me know. Give me some positive way to kind of see if you guys are getting a nice reaction out of this. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to FittDesign TV. Subscribe, smash a thumbs up, and come back to FittDesign Studio next week for more videos. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful and awesome day.